Right. Right. Good evening, Esther. Esther is a very famous name. Esther is a queen who was very wise. Safe. Action all on the YouTube, direct action, live action. Either you come on to the Zoom link or you action there, because I'm going to watch from another phone. Yes, all of you, write your comments there when I'm going to tell you. Okay? Especially on the YouTube. Now, tomorrow and the day after and ongoing. I'm going to teach you the basics. Right. Speaking session, sentence corrections, quality enhancement. We're going to deal a number of things. Are you in or are you out? Because we are going to practice number of things. It doesn't matter to me whether you're in or not, but it matters to you a lot. Practice. Just write the word in if you're going to show your action. Right. Now, number one. All of you think about one sentence which you are going to speak in the OET. You have spoken number of sentences, you have practiced number of role play cards. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Definitely, no doubt about that. So what are we to do now? Write one sentence. Write one sentence which you want to definitely use in the OET, which is a must be in your OET role play. You don't want to miss this sentence in your OET. That's today I'm very cool. Let yep. Fine. Don't dare to sleep today. challenge. The willpower is the name of the game. Yes. So write down one sentence which you are going to use in the OET speaking. One sentence. Okay. Any one sentence. The best sentence you feel, the number one sentence. Yes. So here, what brings you here? So tell me what brings you to the hospital today. I hope you're getting me. Are you able to follow me? How are you feeling at this moment? How can I help you today? These are some sentences. Come on. Yes, think about some more sentences. No stopping. Unstoppable. You are unstoppable today. Be yourself. Those who are staying with me until I stop, they're going to clear OET speaking without fail. OET speaking. So I'm going to give you those sentences. And these sentences which I'm going to place here, you can use them all in your OET exam. Each one, bring one. Each one, bring one. You bring one and make them your speaking partner today. Tell them, Peter sir is teaching something very important. And bring them, tell them, from today onwards, we are going to practice one speaking session. I will be taking a session for you, you take a session for me. What all I'm going to tell you, implement them in your daily life. It's a challenge. Not for you, for me. Come on. Think about all the positive sentences that you're practicing. Yeah, I need a favor. You write, if there are new students, for example, I know about Dr. Kamlesh, but you people don't know. So what you do is, you can write there, Kamlesh, medicine, Binsimol, nursing. Okay, like that. Write your name and your profession and your test date here. Write your name, profession, and test date. Write your name, profession, and test date. If you have already booked, if you did not book, open, write down open. Seema Gupta, nursing, open. That's it. Seema Gupta dash nursing dash open. All of you. Yeah, there are going to be number of students today. I already told you these are sentence formations. And the second one is quality enhancement. First of all, we don't know how to write sentence formation. And what is expected in that one, we don't know. Dorcas, thank you very much. Write it openly, everyone, no problem. If anybody is switching on the video, just openly tell them, Dorcas, why is your video open? Please. Don't open anybody videos. If anybody opens the videos, I'll just put them out and never they can enter. Please. Because yesterday also I noticed somebody lying on the bed and watching the lecture. It's a pity. I know you people are very tired from morning to evening. Neha Banu nursing. Write down the test dates. Neha Banu nursing test date. You have already booked the test. No? Write down the test date, because those who are writing the test date, yes, 17th December, Iman Jali. So you have time. The immediate next students will have rigorous practice. Yes. Yeah. Remaining students also. Yeah, that's right. Neha Banu nursing 17th December. Neha, note down all the students who are on 17th December and send the names to me. Whether it is a nurse or a doctor or any profession, no matter what. Right. So, now here we have number of sentences. Yeah. So there we are. So now, okay, pause the share. Yeah, go through the sentences. Go through the sentences. Yeah. Very good. Now, I want to ask you, there are 20 students now. There are 20 students on board. I want to ask you one thing. Do you want to learn or no? There are something called standards. There are something called standards. Are you ready to follow the standards, or do you want to play the fool? Number one, follow the standards or playing the fool. Now, what do you mean by playing the fool? Playing the fool means knowingly ignoring the standards is playing the fool. Okay, take it easy. Don't bother. I'm practicing. Yes, sir, I'm practicing every day with my friends, sir. Result what fail? In our language, in Telugu, they say, Sanyasi, Sanyasi, Raskunte, Burda Raltundi. That means, if a sage and another sage rub their shoulders, only ashes fall. Nothing else, because all over their body is only ashes. Ash, you know, that they put ash here and there, everywhere on the body, they put ash. That is what they say. Nothing will come out. Okay, no fire, only ash will fall like that. Because you are a learner and your friend is a learner, both are equal partners. What will she tell you and what you will tell? How many times I tell you? Learn first and then go and practice. I'm changing. I'm changing. I'm going to change the style. Definitely. I'm going to build a cat. I'm going to change the style now. Learn all these things. Go and practice. Now here, you have written a number of sentences. How far they are acceptable in the sight of the OET? How far are they acceptable according to the OET standards? OET will not come down to you. OET will not come down to you. You should go up to OET's level. It will not come down. So, how are you going to do this? I am here to help you. For example, here one sentence is there. I am here to help you out. Now, I am here to help you out. Now, how far this sentence is suitable or applicable or whatever? Right. I am here to help you out. I am here to help you out. So there were two mistakes in this sentence. So we corrected it. Suppose, because you are typing, it's written form now. So written form, you have to be very careful with everything because mistakes are very clearly seen. I am here to help you out. I'm asking you. Okay, all of you dare enough to answer. If you're really bothered, dare enough to answer. Don't keep mum despite of your knowledge. Your head will roll off your shoulders. You'll drop down dead. I'm talking in riddles. I'm talking in riddles. You know the meaning what I'm telling you. Try to answer what I'm telling. Now here, I am here to help you out. Is Seema the only person to help him out? Yes, the question is, So now here question. This is the first sentence we are taking now. So the first sentence, my sentence, 1. My question is, number 1, is Seema Gupta the only nurse who can help the patient here? I want your answer, please. Dare enough to answer, no problem. You are learning. Come on. Hit the button, yes or no. I'm talking sense here. I'm not talking nonsense. Everyone is making nonsense out of speaking. You're thinking that you're making the first patient happy, but you're spoiling the show of the speaking itself. Here you are only hammering yourself. Come on, say yes or no. Give your opinion. I'm not asking you. I'm not influencing you. You say. I'm asking straightforward question. Is Seema Gupta the only nurse who can help the patient here? Just apply your common sense. Dare enough to open your mouth. Today somebody called me and asked, sir, they are saying leaked papers. They want me to give 10,000, sir. Shall I give? I said, are you correct? How dare you ask me? You should have the guts to know. Say no to the person. And why are you wavering? You need to say guts. Come whatever may, a person who has stuff will never fail in the exam. You do all rubbish and you say, I did not pass. That's the fact here. So many people are saying no. Is Seema Gupta the only nurse who can help the patient here? No. Absolutely no. If not Seema Gupta, some Hema Boyle will be there. Or some Mercedes-Benz or Abraham Lincoln or Roosevelt Rajabhushan. Somebody will be there here. Why are you giving importance to yourself here? Is this sentence not nonsense here? Is this important sentence? Is this relevant sentence? Is this necessary to bring yourself into the story here? Is it not boasting of yourself? Why you are bringing yourself? Don't bring yourself into the picture. I've given you a number of times. Don't tell yourself. Don't bring yourself. You're no one here. If not you, somebody else. Indira Gandhi was assassinated. Nobody is there to rule India. Then what are you? What's your greatness here? I'm talking about relevance if you can understand. Today what I'm telling you will be books tomorrow. Definitely. All these points, I'm going to put it into a book now. So what I'm telling you is what is relevance, what is important that you're not speaking. So point number 1 is Seema Gupta the only nurse who can help the patient here? This question is not now I'm asking, I have shown you a number of times. I've shown you a number of times. Now I'm going to show you again. If I'm speaking the truth, I'm alone on one side. No matter whatever it is, I don't fear. Because I know that I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the facts. It will be difficult for you to digest. It is bitter for you. I'm a hard taskmaster, but a good paymaster. That's why I'm telling you. Learn, learn, learn. Don't take things lightly. OET, passive in writing and speaking. Occupational English tests. See today's lecture. OET writing, passive voice. Now here, I'm showing one sentence. Next time you will not have courage to use I. Okay? You'll stop using that one. I. Now see here. Passive forms are great for making the patient or treatment the focus of a sentence. How dare you use I? What gives you? Why you are taking unwarranted entry into the scenario? Why are you using I? The patient is important, the treatment is important. How dare you bring the doctor and the nurse and say, I, Seema Gupta. Nobody will be offended here because the person is not important. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi's words. Hate the sin, not the sinner. A person who commits crime, forgive him, but the crime that you hate. Eliminate the crime from the society, but don't kill the people. That's the point. Nobody, I'm not attacking anybody here. Some mistakes are there, those mistakes are my targets, that's all. Not persons. The ignorance is, I'm trying to kill ignorance. Many people say, sir, you are taking lot of time, lot of what? Nonsense, lot of time. If you don't know how to learn, it will be nonsense only. Learn today. How many times I told you, still everyone is writing I. In these sentences, you can see how many I's. You want to check? The computer will gather in just 1 second. Okay? I. Just you type there, see how many I's are there. 1. Okay? I. Everywhere I will be there. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so. Why should you be so sorry to hear that? Why should you be so sorry to hear that? Why are you bringing into your picture? Huh? Now here, we can do to help you. Why we are coming into the picture? We means what? Doctors and nurses? I totally understand. Why you should understand totally? Whether you understand or you don't understand, what is the difference for him? I apologize. Why should you apologize? Why this I is coming in each and every sentence? Dr. Kamalesh, I can understand situation. Why you can understand? Why you should understand his situation? Are you the only person who can understand the situation? Then why you are bringing yourself here? Try to transfer. The situation is absolutely understandable. Why I is there? The situation is absolutely understandable. Finished. Why are you bringing unnecessarily? You are poking your nose into the plan here. Why you are coming even before the patient? Huh? So remember that you are going and sitting in the Prime Minister's seat like that it is. The subject is the patient here. You know, in the beginning itself, in the letter or in the speaking, subject is the patient. Give him his importance. You are stealing the importance of the patient. Undue advantage you are taking and making yourself something great. And by you making something great, he is pulled down. He is pushed down. His importance is snatched by you. Okay? May I know why you are here? May I know why you are here? Why you should know? May I know why you should know? Why he is here? Why this I? Would you mind explaining the reason for the visit? Why you should know? Indirectly you tell them. Keep out of the limelight. Keep the patient in the limelight. Would you mind explaining the reason for your visit? Who is important now? The patient is important. Tell me, what brings you to the hospital? Tell me, is this necessary? What is this doing here? Tell me, is this necessary? Without that, is it working or not? Dr. Kamlesh, I don't know others, but I can attack a doctor definitely because, okay. Yes, Dr. Kamlesh, unmute.
Sir.
Are these two words of, without these two words, is the sentence okay or not? Tell me one thing.
Yes, sir. Appropriate.
Then why are you using them? Don't you think that they are redundant? Do you know the meaning of redundant, Dr. Kamlesh?
Yes, sir.
Redundant means more than what is necessary. That means there is no need of it. It's already 100% and you are adding some rubbish into it. That one. You're adding something nonsense into that one. If you don't use the two words that tell me, still he will tell, no? It is implied. Then why are you using tell me here? He will tell you only because you and patient, only two are there. So he will tell you only, even if you don't ask him to tell me, he will not go and tell to somebody else. He will tell you only. If not to tell me, okay, tell the nurse, you can say. But tell me, there is no meaning. There is no use, benefit, practical benefit. So, this is called redundant. Now I am going to show you the word redundant. Redundant. Redundant means not or no longer needed or useful. Superfluous. Okay? No longer needed because it's already full. It's already full. Better take Cambridge Dictionary. That's better. Redundant. It is called redundancy factor. Unnecessary words. Especially of a word or a phrase, etc., unnecessary because it is more than is needed. That's it. Practically, it is already understood. Say, see two word. Many people don't understand this word. They don't even know that this word is existing. So don't use such things which are redundant, meaning unnecessary, because without them, still it's working. Okay. Without them, still it is working. So no need to bother about these things. Now, I want to show you that sentence. I'll give you a powerful example. On this. OET, active, passive, insulin. See here, I showed Mrs. Carter how to self-inject insulin. Okay. I showed Mrs. Carter how to self-inject. So OET is asking you, are you the only person who can show the patient how to self-inject insulin? This is enough for you. I'm not telling. That is what. If I tell you also, you don't believe, you do not trust. This will not be tasty for you. This will be bitter for you. The street food, no fast food, no, will be easy, better for you. Okay. Very good, excellent. That will be very sweet. Somebody says, wonderful. Oh, you're speaking very nicely. You'll be very happy. Flying with the wings and dancing and happy. False appreciation, false praise. Somebody hurts you, somebody tells you you are wrong. You'll not be ready to take. Anybody, even I. It's human nature. When we tell somebody something good, nobody is ready to take it. Because good will always be difficult for you to take. So when somebody is telling you, no, this is not right, learn it and change. So now, do you agree? So if you agree, you say agree. If you disagree, you say disagree. Just copy paste there. No need to type also. Or you can just type there. If you agree with me, then we can learn more points like this. I need at least half of the yeses. 19 people are there. At least 10 yeses I need. If we say agree, then we move forward. Otherwise, go and have fast food. You don't need mother's love. Yeah, Neha Banu. Count the number of yeses. Agree. Are there 9 plus? 10, yeah. Very good. We are moving forward. Leave the commoners, leave the mediocre. Mediocre people will cry, cry, cry only. They will never learn. Learning style transformation, like lifestyle transformation. In your medical jargon, learning style transformation is linguistic jargon. So now, then how shall we write self? Now you realize, you agree that this is not apt. So the question, then what is right? How to improve? Then you can get a chance. Otherwise, you'll go like that. Okay. One, when there is a flood, there are three types of people. One is criers, one is swimmers, and the other one is savers. When there is a flood, there are three types of people. The first one group is criers. They always cry, oh, save, 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 save me, save me, save me. Like that they will cry. Because they are helpless, they are meek, they are drowning. They don't know how to save themselves. Number two are the swimmers. They are the swimmers. So we can also call them drowners, swimmers, and divers. People who dive deep in and do many things. Masters. So these swimmers, they know swimming. So they swim and save themselves. They cannot save others. They cannot save others. They're not that powerful. They somehow swim and try to save themselves with great difficulty. They're just swimmers. And third one are the divers. They dive deep and catch the drowning people and bring them up and put them onto the shore. They're the divers. They protect others. Now you see, there are three people in this OET platform. There are some people who are drowning, that means failing. Because they don't know how to pass. That's a fact. If they know how to pass, why will they fail so many times? And they don't even realize what the mistake is. Because they have cataract. They just trust somebody. They don't trust OET. So remove that cataract from your eyes. You should know that there is a cataract first. Then only you can remove. If you don't even know that there is a cataract, what will you do? Ignorance is bliss. You'll be happy. Oh, wonderful. Something I'm able to see. You'll be, ignorance is bliss. Bliss means happiness. You don't know something, so you're happy. If you know something, then that fear will come. Fear will come. Respect will come to learning. Okay, that fire will come. I have to learn this. The desire, in our language we say trushna. That means desire. You'll be just shaking like this. Okay, that fear with respect. That respect should be there for learning. So, the third people are the divers. They learn something and they teach others also how to come out of that problem. Okay. They come out of that problem. So, are you a drowning person? Are you a swimming person? Are you a saving person? Now you try to understand. If you are 0 to 50, that means you are drowning. You don't know 100% swim. 50 to 75, the swimmers. And 75 to 100, they are savers. Now, in which category of knowledge you have? You are, mind you. Okay, realize that. So this is what the OET is telling. I showed Mrs. Carter. You useless fellow, you are the only person to show Mrs. Carter. You, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, are you the only person who can show Mrs. Carter how to self-injection insulin? Why not Benjamin Franklin? Why not somebody else? Why not Simon Peter? Why not Peter Simon? Anybody can show it if they are nurses. If they are nurses, anybody can show. There is nothing special in you. You are not going to show us something different. He's telling you there very clear. Will you show them a different technique to the one another colleague would show? Are you going to show something, some miraculous, some new method? OET is telling, I means OET. I imagine the answers are no. That is what you told. That is what you told. That's it. Transform. Change. If you know that your dress is dirty, then you'll go put it in the washing machine and take a new dress and it's okay. No problem. It's not that much dirty. These are called lame excuses. Are you that kind of a person? Fooling yourself. That is what I'm saying. Playing the fool means fooling yourself. You're acting like a fool. Not acting. You are a fool. Because the opposite of wisdom is foolishness. If you are not wise, that means you are a fool, Mr. Peter. I'm not telling anybody. If I tell anybody, they'll slap me. So why should I tell anybody? Mr. Peter, if you are not wise, you are a fool. Wisdom means knowledge. Foolishness means lack of knowledge. Mere knowing is knowledge. Mere knowing is knowledge. Okay. Mere knowing is knowledge. Everyone in the world is knowledgeable. Practical application of knowledge is wisdom. Practical application of knowledge is wisdom. So first you should know. Then only you can apply. You don't even know. Then how will you apply? You don't know that you should not use I. And you are using. It is not wrong. You can use. Only it shows your low quality in speaking. Okay. If somebody comes and they say, you'll get angry. Why are you talking every time? If you not there, somebody else will do. Tomorrow you have stomach pain, somebody else will come and he'll do. So what is the great thing you are doing? So you don't even know that you should not use these things. Okay. Right. Then how to avoid these things? By using passive voice. Okay. To your reader, the showing is more important than who did the showing. Who is acting is not important. Patient is important, the treatment is important. So focus on those things. Very simple, very simple. Forget yourself away, keep away from the picture, and everything is safe. Okay, everything is safe. You are unnecessarily joining and spoiling the show by bringing I. Okay. May I know why you are here? May I know why you are here? May I? Why I? Why I? Would you mind telling the reason for your visit? Write down. Would you mind the reason for your visit? May I know why you are here? May I know why you are here? The answer, the style is, would you mind telling, would you please tell the reason for the visit? Where is I? Where is I? Am I make myself clear so far? Sorry. Am I make myself clear so far? Am I making? Means now. Have I been? Means present perfect. Did I make myself clear? Why you should be clear? Am I making myself clear? Why you should make yourself clear? Is the information clear? So why I is coming here? So not am I. It's a did I. That also mistake is there. Did I make myself clear? Myself is one word. It's not two words. Why did you write two words? Did I make myself clear so far? Question mark. Take it lightly. We don't put question mark. We don't put capital letters. Many mistakes in one sentence. But this is also very ordinary sentence. I is coming means very, very low quality of sentence. Because unnecessary I is coming to the most important 5 minutes of valuable time. You are messing up with I in between every sentence. You are deteriorating and diminishing the quality of the presentation. You don't know. Right. I have never sacrificed the quality for the sake of money. Whether you want to learn or you don't want to learn, no problem. I did not want more students to come and teach. One student also okay, 10 students also okay, 5 students. I don't need hundreds of students. That is it. If you want to learn quality, come to me. Otherwise, salute. So, how you have to speak here? Is everything clear? That's it. Is everything clear? Is everything clear? Is everything clear? Finished. That's enough. Why I is coming in between? I am here to help you out. So that's done. What brings you here? What brings you here? This is okay. What brings you here? So make it polite. You are asking a question here. This is little bit rude. What brings you here is rude. Mincimo Thomas. It appears rude. What brings you here? Without a smile on the face. What brings you here? That means why, useless fellow, why you came here? That is the meaning indirectly. Okay. The other person, if I am there, I will be thinking like that only. So I'm not welcome like that. So you can say, what brings you here? Would you mind informing the reason for the visit? Would you mind informing the reason for the visit? Would you mind telling the reason for the visit? Would you mind providing the reason for the visit? Finished. Would you mind providing the reason for the visit? I is not there. See the quality of the sentence. Would you mind? Polite to the highest degree. Polite is number 10 degree. What brings you here? How does it sound? Rude. How does it sound? Rude. How does it sound? Doesn't mean excellent. How does it sound? Maybe rude. Would you mind? Would you mind informing the reason for the visit? Okay. I hope you are getting what you are getting me. Are you able to follow me? Why should he follow you? Why should he get you? Why should he follow you? Why this I? What is this? I and me. Two things are doing here. I and me. Why are they here? Me. Why? Why he should follow you? Huh? Why? What's the reason? I hope you are getting me. Okay. Are you able to follow me? Why this R? A-R-E-R you can put. Huh? No shortcuts. You are sending it to the Mr. Peter. Why like this? Taking easy. I hope you are getting me. No exclamation mark. It's a full stop. Are you able to follow me? Question. Okay. You know everything, but still you are doing mistakes by writing this short form. That means you are taking things easily. You are not a serious kind of person. Okay. So you have to make it serious now. Make it full. To whom you are sending? Mr. Peter. It is on the internet. Everybody will watch it. So who is presenting yourself weak? You are presenting. Bless. You are presenting yourself weak. You have all the power to prove that you are excellent. You know the spelling of you know the spelling of R, but still you are writing like that. So that means you are presenting yourself like that. So that means you are taking things easily. You're not very serious to put as it ought to be. You're doing it as it pleases you. That is the style. Okay? That is the style. What I'm teaching for so long, so much, because it should be like that. I'm not doing as it pleases me. How OET wants, like that I'm showing you. So, change it. I hope you are getting me. Are you able to follow me? So, what is the right way of telling this? That's okay. We can understand that. But why I and me? Avoid those things. Don't come into the picture. Patient is of utmost priority. Patient is of utmost priority. And lastly, patient is of utmost priority. 100% patient-centered approach. Patient-centered approach. But what you are doing, I is coming in the center. I is the subjective area. I is becoming more important than the patient. Why? You're spoiling the show. Patient is topmost priority. Patient will not change, but nurse will change, doctor will change, anybody can change. But patient, that patient is the one and only patient. In the case sheet, only patient's name will be there. Which nurse, what nurse, that is not important. Any nurse has to give medication. Any doctor has to treat the patient. So if not this doctor, tomorrow he'll be on leave, some other doctor will come. But patient will be the same there. Okay. The patient will be one and only patient. So patient is important. Remember that. So, how are you going to use this sentence? Is everything clear? In case any information is required, okay, in case any information is required. Okay. So whatever it is, now it's okay. So I already told you, is everything clear? Is everything clear? Is everything clear? If any question, any doubts still persist, please do not hesitate to get the clarifications. So, is anything clear? If any doubts still persist, please do not hesitate to get the clarifications. That means ask and we'll get. That's indirectly what telling. So write down these sentences and use them. There is no I, there is no we, there is no you. Okay. So tell me, what brings you to the hospital today? So, already I told you, would you mind? Now, will you please provide the reason for the visit? Will you please provide the reason for the visit? Okay. So tell me, remove. Next, may I know why you are here? That's done. So is everything clear? I am here to help you. Okay. I am here to help you. All the necessary support will be provided. Nothing doing, simple. I am here to help you out. Why you? Tomorrow you will fall sick, then who will take care of you? After 8 hours duty, you are no more there. Even if they pay you extra overtime, you are not ready to be working there. You are not 24/7 with the patient. How can you give this false assurance? I am here to help you. What you will help when your duty finishes? Will you help him 24 hours a day? Maybe the questions I ask you is surprising. So are you going to stay with him all the 24 hours? Until he is discharged from the hospital? Are you the only one? Is there nobody other than you doing? Everything is on your shoulders? Crazy concept. So avoid these things. I am here to help you out. It's false statement. Okay? False statement. You're not there to help him out everything. There are many others who are helping him out. From the doctor to the cleaner. Everyone is there to help him out. Why are you saying, I am here to help you out? Don't give wrong information. All the necessary support will be provided by the nurse, by the doctor, by the pharmacist, by the cleaner. Everyone is doing this. Even the receptionist. Everyone is supported. And what great you are. Unnecessarily, you are presenting a bigger problem. There is no problem. Unnecessarily, you are bringing yourself and making it a bigger problem and making it irrelevant, redundant, nonsense, unnecessary garbage. So try to avoid these things. Yeah, you can use. How does that sound? Why you cannot? Jennifer. This is the third. This is the third time I am seeing your video on. This is the last time I am telling you. Please.
My video.
You can
I'm not
switch it off.
aware.
You
Sir,
can
I'm not
switch it.
aware of it.
So how
Sorry,
can
sir.
you not be aware? You are the owner of your video. Please.
Maybe my hand pressed it. Sorry, sir.
This is not the first time. Please be careful of your videos.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'm not aware of it.
No, I'm really sorry for that. I'm not very happy what you have done. Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
sir.
I don't want your sorries. Keep your sorries with you only. I don't. Next time, I don't want you to repeat the same thing, and don't say sorry again. Right.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
So now next one. So here, right. So may I know what you brings you here? So avoid I as far as possible. Okay. Your concern is quite natural. Concern is natural. You can say reasonable. Be optimistic. You are going to be all right. Oh. False assurance. False assurance. You are reassuring, but you are giving false. You are going to be all right. How is he going to be all right? Is that not false assurance? Be optimistic. You're going to be all right. Now I am telling about, now you are telling be optimistic for the future. Now only I am facing problem. I don't bother about tomorrow, today. Neha Banu, your concern is quite natural. Be optimistic. You're going to be all right. He's already optimistic. That's why he came to you. He's optimistic that he will treat, you will treat him. He's optimistic that the doctor will give medication. He's already optimistic. Why are you showing him, asking him to be optimistic? If he's not optimistic, he will tell you and your hospital, I don't want, I'll go to some other hospital. He's always optimistic. That's why he's still with you. Don't you understand that he is with you? He's not pessimistic. He's optimistic in many ways. He's not telling you cannot treat me. He's not telling I don't have trust in you. He's not telling I cannot believe the doctor. He's not telling I don't know how the medications are working. He's optimistic. He's doing everything he's telling. So is he not optimistic? He's already optimistic. Okay. So that means indirectly you are telling him that he is pessimistic. Words are very powerful. They are two-edged swords. It will slash this side, it will slash this side. You are saying be optimistic. That means you think I am pessimistic? I am the patient here, and you are telling me be optimistic. That means I am pessimistic. What do you mean? You will tell somebody, behave nicely. That means I am behaving rudely. Read between the lines what you are speaking. Be very careful with words. You are telling be optimistic to me. I am the patient. You are telling be optimistic. That means what? I am not optimistic. That means what? I am pessimistic. You are saying be good. That means what? I am not good. That means I am bad. I hope you understand what I am talking. Try to read between the lines what you are speaking. You are actually insulting the patient here. Okay. You don't understand. This is language. That's the reason why anybody go and teach. Anybody is teaching means maybe they are teaching nonsense there. You're actually telling him negative things. And then you're going to be all right. How? When? Where? Where is the reason? What is the? You're going to be all right. How? You surprised me. How am I going to be all right? How am I going to be all right? Where is the supporting statement for that? You're just giving some assurance in the air without any support, without any legs. The chair cannot stand. You're saying you are going to be all right, the chair, the seat, but where are the legs? How am I going to be all right? When am I going to be all right? why I am going to be all right? And how can you guarantee that I'm going to be all right? What is the supporting statement it is? Where is the statement? So it's very, very important. Your concerns are quite understandable. That's okay, no problem. We are learning. We are learning. The concerns expressed are quite understandable. Any individual in this position would definitely feel the same. However, comma, if the recommendations of the doctor are implemented in the strictest sense, comma, the condition would definitely improve. The concerns expressed are quite understandable. Don't say, if I were in your place, don't say. I were in your place means only you in his place, nobody can be in his place. Be careful. How to avoid? Many people say, I were in your place. I were in place. What, you were in your place? Only you can be in his place. Why only I? Any individual can be in his place. Would definitely feel the same. Express the same concerns. Any individual, the concerns expressed are quite understandable. If the recommendations of the doctor are implemented in the strictest sense, the conditions will definitely improve. Absolute compliance with medication dietary and exercise regimen will enable a faster recovery. You can modify, alter, change, and however. Okay. So this is called reassurance. Instead, in the guise of reassurance, we are giving false. You are going to be all right. When? When? Why? How? On what grounds? No legs. The chair is standing in the air. Yeah? Alauddin and the wonderful island. Alauddin goes in a carpet to another country to meet the princess. Like that it is. So no pillars, and the second floor you are doing without the ground floor. That's it. So on what basis you are saying that you are going to be all right? So I hope you understand what I am telling. So try to understand. There is something called backup. Backup. Any statement you are telling, it needs on some backup. Where is that backup for this? Be optimistic. How can I be optimistic? Tell me now. Just telling be optimistic means? That means actually I am pessimistic, negative. Okay, right. So next, I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Kamlesh. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. So why I in the beginning? Avoid these things. You know why? I cannot show the video of anybody else in my video because this is online directly. Because they will question me why you are putting my video into your video. Okay. Once 1.5 years back, 1.5 years back, to show what is the discipline, I showed a duck with the ducklings walking in a straight line across the road from this corner to that corner. I showed that one. And YouTube asked me why this is not yours, you have put it, so delete this one, they asked. So like that. So that's why I'm not showing you. The official OET, go there and check. When the performer of the action is not important, you have to use the passives. You are in a school bell, the peon and the students. 4 p.m. school finishes. The bell is rung. And the children say, the bell is rung, and they run away. They will not say, the peon rang the bell. No way. Because who rang the bell is not important for us. The bell ringing is important. The action is important. Who did the action is least bothered. I think you understand what I am telling. At least if you practice like this for 15 days, you will definitely score a B+. Definitely. There is no doubt. Why I am taking so much pain and explaining? Because there are a handful of people here. Okay. Many people who are sleeping. But you are awake and attending this session. You are awake and that's what makes you precious for me. The people who are attending my session on the other side of the video are very precious because you are paying me more than your money, paying me with your open-minded, readily receiving heart, open-minded brain, readily receiving heart, and you are paying me with your precious thing in the world, that is time. There are some mad fellows, they say, we don't have time. Crazy fellows. We don't have time. Then when will you prepare if you don't have? Sir, I have duty, sir, 12 hours. I have to sleep 6 hours, sir. Then I have to cook, sir. I have to take care of my children, sir. Silly reasons. Will your excuses help me in any way? Why are you giving excuses? And I have no time. A person who is telling, I have no time, is actually insulting God, who has given equal number of hours to each and everyone without any discrimination. Okay? You don't have time when you are saying, that means you are telling that you are an unplanned individual. You don't have timetable. You don't have the right way of utilizing the 24 precious hours given to you. Who bothers your excuses? To tell it to yourself. Keep all your excuses in your purse and keep them for your future. Because nobody in the world wants your reasons. Mind you. You are not giving importance to yourself, then who will give you importance? Learn, because I'm going to teach these things now. I'm going to take only some few students. Okay? All of you write your names there. I'm going to transfer all these people, remove them from all the groups and put in a very special group. Neha Banu. Meera Manoj. Write down the names of the students who are there. All of you, submit your first name and second name, please. Those who are regularly attending, from the beginning till the end. Okay. Now, those who are attending the session, please type your names there. Because I'm going to separate you and make you a special place in a new group. Old groups are eliminated. You don't know that. Old groups are eliminated. Only we gave them some feed, that's all, because they're not practicing seriously. Right? Be special. Be my guest. Because I honor you people. The only reason is you are my bread providers. Remember that. So, who is this fellow who is underlining here? It's my mistake. Disable annotations. Okay, right. Now coming to the point, write down your names because only the names 23, 26, 23, 20 to 23, 30, these 10 minutes whose names are there, I will take them to the next group. A different level students they are. Okay. And only you people will be attending my Zoom session. Others go to the YouTube. Right. Because yesterday somebody was telling me, sir, open your video. That is the impact of my presence. Their YouTube is a dead one. You cannot feel me. You cannot feel my voice. You cannot get that, support or push or feeling of confidence. Somebody is there like that. So I'm sorry to hear that. So what all sentences I am giving you? Okay, you can make this, and the concerns expressed are quite understandable. Any individual in this position would definitely express these worries. However, if the recommendations of the doctor are implemented in the strictest sense, the conditions will definitely improve. Absolute compliance with medication, dietary, and exercise regimen will enable a faster recovery. Right. I'm sorry to hear that. Wherever eye is there, remove it from the picture. There should not be a trace of the nurse and a doctor here. There should not be a trace of the nurse. Here it is different because it's a medical professional. Recommendations of the doctor. This is okay, but otherwise don't use. Yeah, you are telling about the doctor's recommendations. Recommendations are important. Doctor is not important here. Doctor's recommendations are important. So definitely you can use that. Doctor, you're not talking about the doctor here. You're talking about the recommendations of the doctor. Recommendations are important. Doctor is not important. The suggestions. Even if you remove the doctor, it's okay here. However, if the recommendations are, if the suggestions are implemented, enough, no need of the doctor here. Who will give recommendations? Doctor only. It's understood. Concept is very clear. I think you can understand even without the doctor. It's understood because recommendations will be given only by the doctor here, or the nurse, or the pharmacist, or whatever. All the recommendations, not only the doctor, even the nurse's recommendations. Doctor will not tell everything. And the doctor will tell the nurse to tell everything. The nurses pass in the recommendations, which are already, and they will add some more and tell, you have to clean it, you should do this, you should do this, you should not wet your, dressing. You should keep it dry. And if a pus or anything comes, you should call. So these are all the recommendations. Doctor will not give everything. Afterwards, nurses will give the recommendations. Pharmacists will give the recommendations regarding the medication. Physiotherapy will give recommendations regarding the exercise. Dietitian will give something else. Not only the doctor, there are many variations. Anybody. So, Neha and Meera, take these names, copy them, make a list and send it to me so that I make only these groups, a special group. Only these people will be coming. Because you have the patience to listen everything. That's it. And if you have missed the class for 3 consecutive days, I'm going to take special sessions. And you are going to be removed from the group also. Right. Unless you talk, there is nothing we can do to help you. Unless you talk, there is nothing we can do to help you. Unless you talk, there is nothing we can do to help you. Can you please, polite request, you can only request you, okay? Unless you talk, that means you are threatening. Unless you talk, there is nothing to, you are making him afraid now. If you don't talk, we cannot help you. That means, what are you talking? What are you talking? Talk or we will not help you. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. You're indirectly forcing him to do something. So you talk or we will not help you. Try to understand the meaning. Unless you talk, that means if you do not talk, we will not help. We cannot help you. Why are you telling negative words? We cannot help you. Okay, there is nothing we can do to help you. Why you are saying negative? Avoid negative sentences. Be positive is my platform. Be positive is my platform. I told you yesterday, if somebody says, Mr. Simon, you are an idiot, I'm least bothered because I know what I am. You provoke me and I'll get angry with you. You crazy fellow, I'll not get angry with you. Because I know what I am. Whether I'm an idiot or not, don't I know? So why should I get angry with you? When you say I'm an idiot. If I really get an angry, I'm a bigger idiot than what you are thinking of. That's it. So, you're telling the patient, you're not talking. We cannot help you. Get lost. That's the That's the fact of the matter. Unless you talk, there is nothing we can do to you to help you. That means unless means if you do not. You talk, otherwise. Unless means otherwise. Unless means if not. Talk, unless means or. Talk, or we cannot help you. Talk, otherwise we cannot help you. If you do not talk, we cannot help. That means you're telling negative things. We cannot help you. We cannot. It is going into his mind. You cannot help me. You cannot help me. You are giving a negative image about yourself. And he says, if you cannot help me, who can help me? Why don't you be positive? Can you please provide the necessary information so that we can help you? Why don't you be positive? Positivity should be in your blood. Negative, 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 negative. Should not have negative things. Okay, should be have only positive things. Remove the negative and put the positive things. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Can you furnish the necessary information regarding Can you please furnish the necessary information regarding your health condition so that we can do something for you? Can you please furnish the necessary information regarding your health conditions so that we can do something for you? So that we can do. So we should not come here. So that appropriate measures can be taken for improving the present situation. Can you please furnish the necessary information regarding your health? Regarding your observations? Okay. Or health. So that appropriate measures will be taken. See, passive voice can be taken for improving the present conditions. What else I can do? What else I can do for you? What else I can do for you means what, you know? I cannot do anything for you. What else I can do? Means I cannot do. Why are you shouting at me? What else I can do? That means I cannot do anything other than shouting. What else I can do? What else I can do? Do you know the meaning of what else I can do? What else I can do? That means, can I do anything else? That means I cannot do anything else. Is there anything you're asking? No. Is there anything else to be done? Why you are bringing I? Is there any, are there any other requirements? Is anything else needed? Is anything else there that can be done for you? Remove I. I can do is not important. What can be done is important. I can do is not important. Can be done is important. What you are doing, you are not important. What is you are doing is important, not you. Is there anything else that can be done for you? I totally understand you. Whether you totally understand him or not, that is not going to help him. The worries are quite reasonable, understandable. Okay. We are here, the best interest for your child. We are here for the best interest of your child. We are here. Okay. We are here for the best interest for your child. Everything will be done. Everything will be done in the best interest of your child. Change the style. Everything will be done in the best interest of your child. Okay. Or everything will be done for your child in the best interests of recovery. Something like that. So this is fine. Everything will be done in the best interest of your child. Because all the measures, after considering all the measures, the most beneficial strategies will be considered. We can write like that. I can understand your situation. It's correct only. There is no, in all the sentences, there is no wrong. You can use I, no problem. Okay. A person who passes a degree, bachelor's degree, gets 20,000 rupees salary. The other day I told you, if there are any teachers, let me know. English teachers, I don't want nurses teaching, okay? I don't want, because I'm not going to pay just 30,000. I'm going to pay 50,000 and above. Because government schools, they get 75, 80,000, 1 lakh rupees. So at least 60,000 should be given to them. So bachelor's degree candidates, that means graduate teachers, trained graduate teachers. Trained, I'm not talking untrained, I will not take untrained people, sorry. Trained graduate teachers, that means Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education. Trained means education. So the teachers by profession, at least if not by passion, at least by profession. So they'll get 50,000 rupees minimum. Master's degree, they'll get 70,000 rupees salary. And more experience, they'll get 75, 80,000 also. Yeah, that is what we are going to see within another 2 months. So, why this difference? What am I conveying you is, as your quality, so your pay. Bachelor's 50, Master's 70, Bachelor's and Master's and experience 15, 20 years, then another 20. So 80. So bachelor's, master's, and experience. Because they will give better results. In the same way, your quality is mediocre, you will pass or fail. Mediocre. If you have luck, you'll pass. Luck, you'll pass. Only if some idiot corrects your paper. Okay. They're unlucky, you'll lose you. If I go and correct the paper, definitely it will be like that. So many people told me, said, don't go for corrections. So, if your quality is below average level, then you'll get C grade, not even C plus. And if your quality is beyond the comparison or above average level, you'll get B plus. So that is what I'm telling you. What you are writing is mediocre. Because the people who are teaching you are not trained, qualified teachers. I'm not joking, okay? I'm on the internet everywhere and nobody is questioning me because I'm speaking the fact. I'm speaking with proofs. If what I'm telling is wrong, you go and see today's video, you'll know. Every time I'm saying passive voice, passive voice, passive voice, passive voice. And don't use I, don't use. But in your speaking, every other sentence has an I. In alternate sentence, there is an I. And for some people, every sentence there is an I. Okay. If you have one I, every other sentence, that means you will get C plus. Okay. Every sentence I, then you'll get only C. Avoid these things. Okay. You use I and every other sentence, no problem. But at least no mistakes, then you will pass at least. And don't use I, and you'll get B plus. And use quality, you'll get A grade. Now you decide what you want. Because you are going to write your history. Nobody else. Nobody else. I can understand your situation. Why this nonsense I is coming again? Okay. Dr. Kamalesh, avoid that I. Your situation is quite understandable. Finished. Talk about your situation. Why do you talk about I? Huh? I is negative. If you get 1 mark without I, okay, and you're putting I and removing that 1 mark which you are already getting, 80 count, okay, your quality will go down. Your situation is important actually. The situation is important. So your situation is quite understandable. So why you are bringing I? Only you can understand his situation. Dr. Kamalesh? Where is Dr. Kamlesh? Is he there or not? Yeah, he's there. He'll not go, I know. Hello, Dr. Kamlesh, unmute.
Sir,
I don't know why you are getting into my hands. I don't know. By mistake, you are coming. Okay, tell me. Are you the only person who can understand his situation? Even a nurse cannot understand. Nobody can understand in the world. Only you can understand. Correct? No? Am I asking? Am I talking sense?
yes, sir.
So do you understand that it is mediocre quality or below average quality or above average quality? What do you think in these three areas?
Mediocre, sir.
You are unnecessary and you are putting your head into the subject. Instead of talking about the situation, you are talking about yourself. I can understand. Why are you talking about yourself that you can understand? There is no need. Why are you talking about yourself and telling that you can understand his situation? Instead of that one, bring the situation to the front and say, your situation, it becomes the hero of the set. Then he will be very happy. The patient will be very happy because you are focusing on him. Otherwise, what your sentence says, you are proving that you are great. Because you are able to understand his situation. You are very great. And nobody in the world can understand. So all the people are worst. Useless people. Only you are great here. That is what you are focusing to say. Read between the lines. Okay. OET will take your legs both in the hands and smash to the hill. They'll break your bones, that's all. Okay. Be very careful. Be very careful. You have just 10 days, 11 days. Okay. For you people only, I take in the evening classes. For the people who are working, I take evening class. Otherwise, from morning to evening, okay. It's a waiting game for me. Who will come? Who will come? Who will come? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Learn. Neha Banu. I apologize for the rough experience you had. Neha Banu, why is this letter you doing here? What is this letter you doing here? I apologize for the rough experience you had. What do you mean by rough experience or bitter experience? Bitter experience. And why you're saying, I apologize? Why should you apologize? Are you the reason for his rough experience? Are you the reason for his rough experience? Definitely not. So why should you apologize? What's the need for you to apologize? Huh? Why are you lowering yourself? First of all, why you are coming into the picture? If you are coming into the picture, then only you should say, I apologize. But why should you say, I apologize? If you don't bring yourself there, there is no need to ask for excuse or forgiveness or apology. First of all, putting your head itself is a big mistake. So how are we going to write this sentence? From tomorrow onwards, we'll be taking all these sentences, everyone's sentences. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to put the numbers and you have to improve the sentences. Think and do. Yes, we are starting. Your concern is reasonable. It's not incomplete, full stop. It's complete. It's a full stop. Not an incomplete sentence. Your concern is reasonable or your concerns are reasonable. Okay. The bitter experience has definitely left you. The bitter experience has definitely left you or made you helpless. The bitter experience has definitely made you helpless. That is quite clear. The bitter experience has broken your strength and energy. And or however, or on the contrary, you are able to cope with the situation, and that is quite commendable. Your response to the situation and coping with the condition is quite commendable, demands appreciation or commendable. Commendable means demands appreciation. You can just say, very good, excellent, that is indirect. The way you tackled the situation is quite commendable. The bitter experience have definitely left you devastated. If I speak, the bitter experiences, not one, the bitter experiences have definitely left you devastated, broken, heartbroken. The bitter experiences have definitely left you devastated, have left you devastated. Semicolon. However, means on the contrary or in contrast, however, the manner you coped with, many people say cope up with, no, the manner you coped with these circumstances is undeniably commendable. The bitter experiences have definitely left you devastated. However, the manner you coped with or overcame these circumstances, coped with means overcame. Okay, with these circumstances is definitely commendable. That's it. The way you have dealt, the way, the manner you have dealt with, or you overcame, or you coped with, all are there in the video. You can download and you can listen and you can write down, because I cannot type each and everything because I'm focusing at a faster pace. So 23:56, I need 4 minutes to shut down. So just I'm giving you 1 minute, a quick review. Whatever comes from your heart, write down there. No praising teacher. Sir, you taught us wonderfully that, this is what you learned, how it used, benefited you. Write down. In the meantime, I'll talk with 1 or 2 people. Yeah, let me start. Doctors, raise your hands. Any doctor is there? Raise your hand. I know one doctor, Kamlesh. Yeah, Dr. Kamlesh, unmute.
Sir,
You share your experience. How was that?
sir, today's session was very fine, sir. I've learned my setbacks in the active to passive voice especially, and I need to focus on improving that. And there will be some benefit if we improve the quality, and that will finally improve our score. And thanks for highlighting the importance, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, this, if you do some mistakes, okay, they will be ignored because your quality is very high, na? That's the point. Next, any other doctor is there here? Any other doctor is here? Okay, next, Uppula Srilata. Yeah, all others can type some sentences, whatever you feel. You can type some sentences.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Uppula Srilata. Why I came, sir is asking me first, you are thinking maybe.
No, sir, nothing like that.
Tell me.
Sir, really, this class is very much useful because I have been writing most of the time active sentences in a letter and also speaking. As you said, not to use I, because I is not the center of attraction. So I think I have to learn to make patient as a center. So I think I have to keep working hard on this so to get a good result.
Right. You write as many sentences and try to improve, no? Practice.
Yeah,
Okay, preparation is more important than just practicing, right?
yes, sir. I'm doing it, sir.
Okay, fine. That's very good. Smita, Kant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Share your experience.
Sir, I learned that passive sentence is very important while speaking, and also the quality of sentence is really important to get a good mark in speaking. And I learned all of this today's session, and the session is very helpful.
Yeah, thank you very much. All others, write one or two sentences, whatever you feel from the depth of your heart, write as it is, pour it out. Then, who is this? Memory Sodomba.
Evening, say, how are you?
I'm fine, dear. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lesson. Today I have learned that we have to be patient-centered when doing the speaking, and we do not have to use the word I. It reduces our pass mark to a C+. You have actually gave me a correct sentence construction when doing the speaking session. I really appreciate so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bensimol Thomas. Bensimol.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Binsi. Why did I
Sir,
join science class? No?
Yeah, initially I also was having
Why
the
did
same
I
doubt.
join Simon sir's class? I should have joined somebody else's class. No?
Initially I was having the same doubt, and I was keep on listening to you. Then I understood that there are some point I have to keep it in my mind that our conversation should be patient centric, and I should be avoided as much as maximum, and we should think from the patient perspective, and we have to talk.
Yes. Okay, fine. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah. Thank you. Then next we have Seema Gupta.
Hello.
Hello, Seema.
Good evening, sir. Sir, this session is very nice, and I learned actually this is my first OET classes. So I'm very thankful to you, sir. Whatever you are teaching us, and there is a lot of correction from your side, sir, and that is very effective and useful for me. And in this session I learned we should not use we should not keep I in the patient care. So that thing I learned, sir, and I will do my best, and hope so, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Srishti Mahajan. Shrishti Maharjan. Then Jennifer.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Jennifer. Share your experience.
Thank you so much, sir. My exam is next week, and I've been using II. Like I can appreciate some, but I've learned that the use of passive voice can increase your marks in OET. So thank you so much.
Welcome. Constance Mafosa.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
This session was eye-opening to me because most of the times when I'm doing speaking, I'll be using I, but I've realized that I has a negative result on my results, and the speaking session should be patient-centered. It's not nurse-centered. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Then there is, who is this? So Binsi Ebi. You can share your experience, Binsi.
Sir, my experience was like while I was doing my speaking sessions, I also was doing I was also doing the same mistake using I frequently, but I came to know that we have to first of all improve the quality of the sentence, and moreover we have to reduce the frequency of this word I, because it reduces the score. So it was a eye opening for me also. Thank you, sir, for the class.
Yeah, welcome. Anybody else finished? Everyone. Esther. Esther. The last one is Shrishti Maharjan. Okay, Esther Imafidam.
Yeah,
Yeah, share your
good
experience, Esther.
day. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from this class. I can see that from your teaching that we should be more of patient-centered, because all the while I always use I. So I've learned so much today, putting patience at the center of my conversation. And I believe because I have learned all this, it's going to be of great benefit to me. I'm very grateful. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for all the knowledge that you imparted.
Thank you very much. Okay, Shrishti Maharjan, last call. Have you anything to say? Shrishti Maharjan. Okay, that's the end of the session. Right? You can write any comments if you wish to, and leave it. Just I'm going to keep it on for 1 minute. Afterwards, I'm going to close the session. Have a nice day. Thank you. Good night. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You want to see the last sentence. Which last sentence you want to see? Okay, this one. 2, 1. You can take a screenshot. Yes, that's the end of the session.